An update to the never-ending Bud Light saga, and I say that positively. I love that this saga is not ending for Bud Light. I love that for once conservatives took a stand and really dug their heels in here, and people are still sharing photos. I mean, they just cannot sell Bud Light anywhere because of this partnership with Dylan Mulvaney. Well, Bud Light executives have finally realized they've really got to change things, and they did this by getting rid of Alyssa Heinerscheid. Now, in case you don't remember who Alyssa Heinerscheid is, she's now on a leave of absence, the vice president of marketing for the popular beer. And she had been there for under a year, and her plans were to radically shake things up because men are bad and being manly is bad. And here's Alyssa explaining what she was going to do at Bud Light as a new hire. Take a listen.
I'm a businesswoman. I had a really clear job to do when I took over Bud Light. And it was, this brand is in decline. It's been in decline for a really long time. And if we do not attract young drinkers to come and drink this brand, there will be no future for Bud Light. So I had this super clear mandate. It's like, we need to evolve and elevate this incredibly iconic brand. And what I brought to that was a belief in, okay, what does evolve and elevate mean? It means inclusivity. It means shifting the tone. It means having a campaign that's truly inclusive and feels lighter and brighter and different and appeals to women and to men. Mm-hmm. And representation is at sort of the heart of evolution. You've got to see people who reflect you in the work. And we had this hangover. I mean, Bud Light had been kind of a brand of fratty, kind of out of touch humor. And it was really important that we had another approach.
Spoken like only a woman could. So many feelings, so many buzzwords. We needed to elevate, make it lighter, make it brighter. And how could we be more equitable and inclusive and diverse? And la, 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 sprinkles, cupcakes, confetti, feelings, and nothing that actually productive to Bud Light's mission and what they've always stood for, which is men. Okay, we get it. Women don't like to drink beer like men do. Women like wine, men like beer. Tale as old as time, but nope, not according to Alyssa. What were we going to include? How can we be more inclusive? Let's reach out to someone who apparently doesn't even know what March Madness is, Dylan Mulvaney, as he's pretending to be a little girl, because that's totally normal. Men that say that they want to go through 365 days of girlhood, not concerning at all. We need to be more inclusive of crazy. And so that's what Alyssa did. She set out to be more inclusive of insanity. And what she got back was a different kind of insane response. It was men saying, hell no, and she's out. She has taken a leave of absence. I don't know how the decision was made. They have now put a man in her place, a guy who has already been leading the brand, and they've issued a statement, and they've essentially said that they're just going to bring everything under the same house. They're trying to make things smaller so that these sorts of conversations don't get lost. Maybe it's true. Maybe Bud Light just got too big, and this is what's really happening. I almost don't blame her. This is kind of what people are being told. I mean, she's a Harvard graduate. What are they telling you when you go into marketing? That everything needs to be about diversity, equity, and inclusion. And in reality, you don't even get jobs unless you use these buzzwords anymore, right? We talk about this with what happened with SVB, with Silicon Valley Bank. They're focused on pride. They're focused on safe spaces. They're focused on everything but profit, everything but understanding who their consumers are, who their customers are. And eventually, in a capitalist society, you get smacked with reality. And that's exactly what's happened to Bud Light. Saranara, Alyssa Heinerscheid, no one's going to miss you, least of all me. So by the way, you said at the end there, how do we make women don't want Dylan Mulvaney. Women don't want to be mocked. So I hope that helps you in your next employment opportunity. Women don't want men dressing up like little girls, purporting that all women is lipstick and makeup. It's actually quite insulting. You should be insulted by that. Lots of exclusive content coming up on Daily Wire Plus. So go ahead and click the link in the description and subscribe right now. And be sure to come back tomorrow because there will be a brand new episode as always.